Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Devvon, the Living Weirdo. And today, what I'm going to be showing you is how I use parallel compression. Now, to me, this was always like a super secret that I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out how to get those vocals like Drake and all those rappers and R&B stars, and basically how to get your vocal to sound so upfront without squashing the life out of the vocal and making it sound pumpy and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how I use something called parallel compression to really make your vocals feel like they're smacking you in the face. Don't hurt yourself. So let's head on over. So once again, this is the same song. If you see my previous videos, which you'll see a link to right there, I showed you guys how I like to compress vocals. Now, I'm done with doing the actual raw stuff that I do to the actual vocal chain. Now I'm going to start adding an effect, and this effect is called parallel compression. So basically, the process of parallel compression is copying the vocal, right? Same exact vocal, and you're going to squash the living daylights out of the vocal. Now, I know what you're saying. Why would you do something like that? Basically, what you're trying to create is you're trying to create a vocal that's so tight and so compressed, literally has no dynamics and doesn't move, that when you blend that with your other vocal that is actually very dynamic and has a lot of movement, it makes your vocal sound tighter, it makes it hit harder, and it's in your face. I think you understand what I'm saying from me saying that. If you don't, it's a video. You can always rewind it. Okay, so let's give it a try. So I'll let you hear it with the vocal in, with the parallel compression in, and then I'll let you hear it without the parallel compression. And then I'll show you how I did that. So listen.
I never noticed y'all cared. This was my biggest fear. And now I can't speak, I got so much to say. I should have said that I love you. If I could, I would hug you. But I was so caught up in what I was doing. I always put you off, and now I'm laying here in my coffin. Don't throw dirt on my name, just throw it on my body. I'm here laying in the dark, and all I hear is silence. Should've connected with y'all, man, I was really wildin'. Being dead, I realized death is what makes time so priceless. Felt like I lived forever, but it was taken from me. It's really something, my heart was black, but now it don't beat. Y'all came here just to speak. Why did I never see it? Man, it would be so different if I could just breathe.
Huge difference. Please make sure you're wearing headphones so you can hear the difference with that. Mega huge difference for me. That was a game changer when I actually learned this years ago. Parallel compression is very powerful. Basically, what you do is you hear that vocal that you didn't even realize actually felt kind of weak get really, really punchy. You feel it really coming to your face. Pause. You feel it really like get really loud, and that's basically what you're trying to achieve. So let me show you how I achieve this. Now, some people like to go over to the lead vocal and they like to just take it and copy the entire thing. Copy it and then do the effects on a separate one. Now, I do it the aux way. It's basically, I like it better. I feel like I have more control, and I feel like it's easier. For some of you that might not know what I'm talking about, I'm just going to show you. So I do it the aux way. So basically, what I do is I set up a separate channel that I send that same vocal to. It's a copy of that vocal that it sends it to a separate channel, and I get to affect that channel separately, as opposed to duplicating the vocal and just having two audio files. I literally just run it off of that one vocal with just a copy. I do it the aux way. It's a certain routing way that you do it. Not going to go too deep into that because I'm just trying to show you how to do parallel compression. Cool. So now when you look at this right here, what you want to do is you want to have a compressor, usually that can do this function, this all function. And basically what this all function does is, instead of it being in order for you to do this, you need the all function. You need a compressor that has an incredibly hard ratio. I'm talking about a ratio of like 50:1. Basically, what these ratios mean on the screen is, for instance, a ratio of 4 means for every 4 dB above the threshold, only let 1 dB through. So basically, when you engage the all function, you're saying for every 50 dB over the threshold, only let 1 through. So it's really squashing the heck out of these vocals. And usually a lot of people use it on drums. So I'm going to show you what this squashed vocal sounds like, and it sounds like crap. Listen closely.
I never noticed y'all cared. This was my biggest fear. And now I can't speak, I got so much to say. I should have said that I love you. If I could, I would hug you. But I was so caught up in what I was
So
doing.
it is
I always put
completely
you off.
smashed. It sounds like crap to me. I would never actually EQ a compressor vocal like that, but that's what you do for the parallel compression on the side of it. So now what I do is, and obviously from this end, I always just put it to its 0 level, to its nominal level. I just wanted to go right to the compressor, and I smash it. Literally, I'm getting about negative 10 dB of gain reduction, but it's on the 50-to-1 ratio with the all function, so it's smashed. I have my attack super fast. I don't want any peaks getting through. I just want it to be completely squashed, and then I have the release just holding it. So basically, it's just like a ball. It's just like a brick of audio. And then what I do is I like to just bring it up to taste. And that's it. So basically, let's just bring it all the way down. This fader right here, parallel compressor, I bring it all the way down, and then I bring it into the mix until it's to my liking. So let's do that right now.
I never noticed y'all cared. This was my biggest fear. And now I can't speak, I got so much to say. I should have said that I love you. If I could, I would hug you. But I was so caught up in what I was doing. I always put you off, and now I'm laying here in my coffin. Don't throw dirt on my name, just throw it on my body. I'm here laying in the dark, and all I hear is silence. Should've connected with y'all, man, I was really wildin'. Being dead, I realized death is what makes time so priceless. Felt like I lived forever, but it was taken from me. It's really something, my heart was black, but now it don't beat. Y'all came here just to speak.
And that's
why did I never
basically
see
what
it?
I like to do with parallel compression. You can hear the vocal just cut through the mix. The instruments aren't fighting with it anymore. Mind you, the instruments aren't actually mixed yet, but the vocal is just so tight sounding. And it's just cutting right through the mix, and that's what I like to do with parallel compression. That's actually just my next step. If you saw my previous videos, which I have the links here that you see, I had part 1 where I showed you the EQing. Then I do my compression. Then after I do my compression, I EQ a little more with boosting. And then after that, I move over, I leave that vocal alone, and I head on over to parallel compression just to get that really tight and really punching in your face. So that was how I like to use parallel compression. In another video, I most likely will show you guys how I like to start adding real effects like reverb and all kinds of other little tricks. Another trick that I'm going to show you guys is how I like to add that top end that's not jarring to the ear, that real pristine top end clarity to the vocal without damaging it and jarring to the ear in another video, and I'll show you some reverb effects as well. So I hope you enjoyed that trick. This trick helped me so much, parallel compression. Head on over to my next video and enjoy it. Watch the video again if you need to, and make better music, guys. Peace.